So imagine going out for a run, and the moment you come back to your home, you're not able to unlock your door, and the person who opens the door is you. Hello and welcome back to Books with Sakshi. I hope you're reading some amazing books. In today's video, I'm going to recommend you a thriller without giving you any spoilers. And from the thumbnail, you already know about the book. So the book which I am going to talk about today is My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney. And I recently read this book. This book messed with my head a little too much, but in the best way possible. I'm not going to give you any spoilers, and I'm only going to give you a brief of the plot only, because in order to prevent from giving any spoilers. So yeah, so this story is about Eden Fox, who is a wife, okay, and the book actually starts from her when she is coming back from her running. She is not able to open the door, and the person who opens the door looks exactly like her, and she's very confused because this is her home, her husband lives there, and how come she is not able to open the lock of her own door. What is much worse is that who is this new person who looks exactly like her? Like, is she crazy? Is she having any illusion or what? Because there's a lot of confusion. Even the husband, who is Harrison Wolf, he comes down and he also claims that the woman who I am calling right now Eden Fox is not his wife, but the woman who opened the door is his wife. And Eden Fox, our first character, is now even more confused because now even her husband has denied recognizing her, and she just cannot understand what all is going on. So this story is actually set in a very small town, which is Hope Falls, and no crimes usually happen in that place. And when this thing starts happening, a lot of things spiral and a lot of things happen. And I really do not want to give you any spoilers, but I just want to say that the way this book started, that a woman finding another woman who looks exactly like her, is something that I've never read before. And even I was curious that what is this happening? Is this her illusion, or does she have any mental disorder, or what is really going to happen, or like, is this going to be about time travel or what? So I was also very curious to unravel it, but whatever I was assuming was wrong, and I am very happy about it because I don't like being right about the thrillers. I want them to be unpredictable. I want them to mess with my head a little more, just so I can enjoy it. I don't want to be right about thrillers. I don't want to predict everything. If I predict anything in a thriller, I do not like it. I do not feel that kind of thrill while reading it because I already knew it and you just wrote it. So a lot of twists and turns are there in this book, and there are a few more characters in this book who play a vital role in the story, but I really do not want to reveal much about them. I'll just say, just go ahead and blindly start reading this book because this has a lot of twists and turns, and I think it will also surprise you every now and then because I was like so confused while reading a lot of things, and the author definitely messes with your head a lot of times, and there are characters who feel unreliable, think that you have finally decoded it, but then the author comes again with another twist and you are once again wrong. And this is the best thing about it. There are a lot of twists and turns, I'm repeatedly saying, and the book also keeps you very engaged. I was also reading other books with this book, so I was not able to binge read it, but this is definitely that book which is binge worthy. Even though despite reading other books and having other work, I was reading it way faster than my normal books, and I was completely hooked. There is no way I could have predicted it, but I will not lie that I did not assume a few things correctly. Like, partially I was correct about a few things, but the way it again and again messed up with my head just left me even more confused and also thrilled. And there's also that tension building which is done so rightly in this book, that you just know that something wrong is happening, but you just cannot put a finger on it, and each character seems to be having their own secret, and you just don't know who is the real person, who is hiding the truth, who is speaking the truth in this. And I think that's the beauty of a thriller, because everything just seems very unreliable. And even the ending, I would say, it also left me with a few questions, and I liked it that way only. It makes you go back to the whole story again and rethink about everything you have read right from the beginning. And so after reading this book, I immediately went up online and I searched for what other people had to say about it, and I kind of agree with them, but I would also like to believe in what I felt. So if you have already read this book, do let me know what you felt about the ending. And if you are planning to read this book, then do not delay any further. Go ahead, read this book. You will be amazed. This is the kind of plot line I think I have never read before. But if you have read this book and if you think that this is a very similar kind of plot line you might have already read earlier, then do let me know about that as well. I would love to hear that, because it was very fresh and very new for me. This is it for today's book recommendation. I hope you really enjoyed watching this video. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you like and subscribe my channel. I'll see you in the upcoming videos. Until next time, take care, keep reading.